All right, how we doing today, y'all? There's some very serious incidents that's going on out there, particularly with the conflict out in Eastern Europe between Russia and the Ukraine. And I've been up all night and all day, catching articles about what's going on. There's a different incident that happened pretty much like every hour, okay? And I'm checking out all networks, and you can't believe everything that these American networks are telling you. So I look at some sources overseas like BBC, especially BBC News. I look at that news right there on podcasts. But I hope everybody's had a wonderful day today. I got 24 actually February, and we're getting towards the end of the month here. And that video will be a separate video. But I want to get into this incident that I thought that jumped out. I saw this on actually JD Black's channel, so I want to give credit to that young man for doing a wonderful job. And I did my own research, and I thought I'd take notes because I don't want to mess this up. All right. Now, there was a 20-year-old TikTok star, and her mother was charged for murder, okay, of two guys, Muhammad Hashin and Saki Hussein. Just so you know the name Saki, right? These are Middle Eastern people. I think they're from maybe from India, okay? But the name Saki, right? And some of the names may sound like Asian names. Well, that was from the Mongol invasion that they had in like the 13th century, around that time, okay? Out there in the Middle East with Genghis Khan. And man, that dude was gangster. You should do some research on that guy. And actually, Genghis Khan was an Asian. He kind of looked like me, in skin complexion. But anyway, these two ladies, all right, now I have a hard time calling these ladies, okay? Ashtin Bukhari and Mahik Bukhari, all right? Again, Ashtin is 20. Her mother is 45 years old, and there's a third woman, all right, that were involved in this incident. And yes, they are formally charged, although these were Middle Eastern people of Middle Eastern descent. This happened in England, okay? I guess they reside, or they was born and raised or moved at one point to England or the UK, however you may call it. All right. If I haven't said it before, I'm going to say it again. Ashtin had 100,000 followers on TikTok and 40,000 followers on IG. All right. Furthermore, there was two other men that was arrested in this incident. All right. And there was a third man that was arrested, a 20-year-old man, but he was let go. Okay. And the official statement was charged with murder on an English causeway. That's basically like a freeway. All right. It may have been alleged that these guys, it was a road rage incident, okay, and these guys ran off of the road. All right. If anybody has further details about what happened exactly on that causeway, feel free to respectfully leave it in the comments box. Thank you. Okay. But I will say this. A lot of these westernized women, not all, but many of them, okay, because they are empowered, okay, and because they're protected. Many of them feel like they can do whatever and say whatever they want to say and do whatever they want to do. But I think that we forget that we are in a governed, some of us forget that we are in a governed society, all right? And from this, you can see that doing whatever you want to do does not pay, all right? And that's not the case, okay? But I hope that justice will be served for those two gentlemen. My regret squad to them and their families, all right? And the proper due diligence or the proper punishment be administered to these ladies and those other two men, all right? Just to make a strong statement, and just to make an example about what happens when you think that you could do whatever you want to do. All right, and I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, thanks for listening. All right, I'm gonna make me another video about what's going on over there in the Ukraine and Russia situation. And feel free to subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. Cash App $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.